Hello, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play that I'm excited to be doing. My name is Mischief Monkey, and today we will be playing Earthbound Beginnings, kinda, sorta, for the Nintendo Entertainment System, but not really. As you can see, I already have a profile on this, but we're going to be doing a new game. So, quick background on this. Essentially, this game started its life as Mother on the Famicom, which was the original version of the NES over in Japan. It got fully translated and localized for a release over here in North America, but they ended up deciding to shelve it because of various reasons, one of which was that it was late into the NES's life cycle, and they really wanted to focus on the Super Nintendo. Now, eventually this got released as Earthbound Zero Online when some fans got a hold of it. There's also the 20th or 25th anniversary edition, I can't remember what it's called, which updates the graphics and changes some stuff. And then there's the Mother 1+2 version on the Game Boy Advance, which is pretty cool if you get the fan translation of it, because essentially some fans went through and retranslated the whole game and tried to stay more consistent to the Japanese text, and updated a few details to be more consistent with the rest of the series, like making the final boss into Gygus, like in Earthbound. It also added an item called the Easy Ring that doubled experience and money gained off of fights and halved the encounter rate, because this game has lots of random encounters. But I'm going to be playing this version, which is Earthbound Beginnings, released on the Wii U Virtual Console a couple of years back by Nintendo. Which means, unfortunately, we have to deal with the NES emulation on the Wii U, but oh well. I'd say that the Mother 1+2 version on the GBA is a pretty good way to get into the game, but I don't like the music as much, and I'd have to deal with emulation and stuff, so yeah, there's a lot more I could say, but let's just go ahead and get into it. This is probably going to be a pretty short Let's Play, because this game is not long at all, but I really love this game. It's not perfect, just going to go with the canon name here. It's not perfect at all. There are lots of flaws, and I'm going to point some of those out. But I feel that it's a game where if you know what you're supposed to be doing, then it gets a lot better, and you can look past some of the archaic design and obscure progression, and you can just kind of enjoy the experience. That's what I'm going to be trying to highlight. So yeah. Technically, I don't think this is the canon spelling. I think it's L-O-I-D, but I'm going to go with this, because it sounds better, or looks better to me. I could name them Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh, but I know I'd call them the wrong names the entire playthrough. Yeah, this game is definitely darker than the other stuff I've played on my channel so far. Ah, yes, we get to clear up the first misconception that people who played Earthbound first might have. That the favorite food here is not steak, it is prime ribs. Yeah. What was I saying? It's a bit darker. There's some stuff that's, I don't know, there's at least one thing I'm probably just not even going to mention that I think got this game a higher rating. And yeah, if there's anything in the text or whatnot that I'm not remembering, then I'll censor that out. So this game should be safe to watch for anybody. Alright, and with that, let's get started. In the early 1900s, a dark shadow covered a small country town in rural America. At that time, a young married couple vanished mysteriously from their home. The man's name was George. The woman's name was Maria. 2 years later, as suddenly as he left, George returned. He never told anyone where he had been or what he had done. But he began an odd study, all by himself. As for Maria, his wife, she never returned. For the NES, that's really not a bad story. 80 years have passed since then. And meet Nintendo, whose name I love because it's just, well, 2 letters off of Nintendo. I gotta get used to the controls. It's hard to convey here. The controls are weird in this game. You push a direction on the D-pad, and like a second or so later, he starts moving that direction. Now there are diagonals, which is nice. Not every NES game had that, but it's very weird. So what I end up doing a lot of the time is using the analog stick because it feels just a little bit better because it takes a little longer to move it. But yeah, I've never gotten used to how weird it is. So yeah, things seem pretty normal. Let's go outside. And now we're fighting a lamp. If that kind of weirdness turns you off, just don't watch the rest of this game, because it only gets weirder. Alright. Oh, I remember this battle system. Man, do I have it set to fast text scroll, or I don't know. It's nice though. Lamp doesn't move anymore. You win. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of fairly rare battles here. Most of the battles in this game are random encounters, but these early ones are actual sprites on screen. Now there's a neat feature in this game called Auto, which is exactly what it sounds like. It just does the battles for you. So I'll turn that on. And now I'm literally not doing anything. So both this game and Earthbound have this feature. And then they took it away in Mother 3. I'm not saying it's a feature that should have to be there, but it's pretty nice, considering how many battles are in this game. It's to the point where if your character gets down to a certain level of health, it will actually use a healing item or something, so that's good, and you can always cancel out of it by hitting B. Well, there's an earthquake, but the house does not seem to be falling apart. It's still very much standing. Now, you want a game where the house is falling apart, play something like, You seem fine, though this is creepy. I'm trying to remember what it was called. There's a game I'm thinking of. I'll remember it in a moment. Okay, one thing I have to say about this game, I'll just put it on auto. The music in this game is some of the best on the NES, in my opinion. I just love the music. In fact, a lot of the music ended up getting remixed in Earthbound. So if you love the Earthbound soundtrack, there are probably some songs you really appreciate there that came from this game. Alright. Man, I love the auto feature. Ah, okay. Excellent. I don't remember what all the stats do. There are only a couple you really need to focus on. Yeah, that's an important thing to know in this game. Even when your HP goes up, it does not actually refill it, so you have to heal. The phenomenon has stopped for the moment. Scared to death. Yeah. The thing is, you could totally miss this, and that's a problem. You should not be able to miss this, because this is the first major thing you have to do for the story of the game. And 10, remember the tune. So basically the goal of the game, there are 8 melodies, and you need to find them all. And in fact, the final tune ended up being popular enough that I think it ended up getting... Oh yeah, getting put into... Ended up getting put into, like, Japanese school books and stuff, which is pretty cool. Hello, Mom. Nothing right now. The earthquake stopped. I already beat up all the furniture. Alright. Hello. Okay. What does that have to do with anything? He seems like he didn't call us, but we called him, and he's kind of busy at work and not really listening. Ah, you might find something in the basement to help. He really should remember where, because it's a strange spot. Well, this is a short game. It is a little adventure. Powers not be taken lightly. I think there's a missing word there. Ah, early Nintendo translation and localization. Alright. I'm fine. Ah, I love this music. So what you have to do, you can converse with animals. Tell you a secret. Why don't you check me out? Wow. Well, if you'd stay still. There on the dog's collar was the basement key. 10 got basement key. Alrighty. Here's the fun part. You have to go into the menu, click on goods, select basement key, and use it. Now there's a very rare chance... Man, this is a creepy theme for the basement. Great-grandfather's diary. Very important. Ah. That's also very important. There's a very rare chance you could encounter a rat in here, I think. But, I've only seen that happen once. And I wasn't the one playing. It was my friend. Bread. All 3 very important items. Oh, this is a decent place to show off something. So, there is a feature in this game. There's a run button. I love it. I actually encountered a rat. That's pretty rare. That does not always happen. I love the music. Ah, let's just go to auto. Beat it up. If only I'd already equipped my baseball bat, this would have gone a lot quicker. Come on, Nintendo, you can't even hit a rat. There we go. Cool. Let's get out of here, though. And yeah, anytime you want to enter that place in the future, you'd have to use the key. The thing is, we never need to enter it again, so this is an important thing. Hello, Minnie. We can use the wonderful sister storage system and just give her anything we don't want, in this case. And yep. Sorry if I'm going through the text too fast there. There's nothing that interesting. She just said she'll take care of the key. Let's see. And... ah! Okay. So we're right in the middle. It could go faster, it could go slower. I'm probably just gonna leave it where it is. Okay, good. Plastic bat. Plastic bat. This weapon is okay for Nintendo. Use it. Yeah, this game's not very good about telling you stats. I would highly recommend, if you're playing this, look up weapons and whatnot and find out what their stats are. Watch this. Don't be silly. You can't do that. You can't eat the bat. Don't know what I'm doing. Cool. Okay, we need to heal. Yeah, so that's where your favorite food comes in. That's one of the few areas where it's kind of better than Earthbound. In Earthbound, when your mom heals you, you go to your room and have to walk back. Anyway, so there's a run button, and the thing about that run button is that it doesn't just make Nintendo faster, it makes everything faster. So see the way the dog's moving? If I hold down the run button, it's probably easier to show off in here. So without the run button, with the run button. They're not really making it easy to show off. But you can see, it can make for some funny stuff later, and that's actually a feature kind of exclusive to the American game. They left it in, it was a debug testing thing. There we go. Alright. Let's beat him up. Better. But yeah, they left it in to make it easier for the American audience, I guess. I can't even imagine playing this game without a run button. Then they just took it away in Earthbound. And then they sorta gave it back in Mother 3. Anyway, though, this is a good area to grind a bit, because you start out at level 1. You want to get some experience points and gain some levels. And we're really close to home, where we can heal easily. Ah, yes, smash attacks. So that's important. Smash attacks, I don't know what governs them happening, but they're much more powerful attacks. And the enemies can do them too, I think. But yeah, basically, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the battles in this game, because they're not going to be that interesting to watch. So I'll show new enemies, and then after that, like, I'll show new enemies and battles that are crucial to the story, or maybe the first couple in an episode, but after that, I'm going to just cut stuff out. So this guy's cool and has an awesome sound, an awesome piece of music. Sort of based on Johnny B. Good at the beginning there, which is great. The Mother series has a history of referencing music. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Try it. I don't have life up alpha. Okay. Gotta eat some bread. Much better. Come on. Oh no. Get him. Oh no. Oh, I may have to run. Yeah, the combat in this game is kind of difficult. Okay, he hits me once more like that and I'm dead. But if I run and it fails, which there's a very good chance of it doing. Come on. Okay. Don't hit another fight. Don't hit another fight. Don't hit another fight. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna heal. 'Cause I'm not doing so well. So yeah, there is a lot of grinding in this game. I don't mind it as much because I actually quite like the combat. At least I did in the past, so... I think the only enemy we haven't shown off around here is the stray dog. So I'm gonna cut this out and do a bit of grinding for a couple of levels, and I'll come back when I'm done. Unless I find the stray dog. Okay, level up, I will show this. Ooh, now that is a good HP boost. Alright. Ooh, is that life up alpha? Sorry if you heard something there. Yes! Life up alpha. That heals. That will be insanely useful. Alright, back to grinding. Hello, you're new. Okay, so crows are annoying because they can steal your stuff. And I think they may also be able to do combo attacks. I might be wrong on the second one. Yeah, sometimes the enemies do weird things like that. Essentially what I'm doing right now, by the way, is grinding up not just experience, but money. Because I need $500 in order to buy a new bat at the store in town. And the way you get money is that when you do the battles, your dad puts money into your account, and you can talk to him on the phone and save that, and find out how many points you need before you level up again. And then since I didn't explain it, the way that the random encounter system in this game works is pretty standard for how random encounters work. Or I think it is. Essentially, here we go, stray dog. Essentially, uh-oh. Okay, decent. Essentially, every time that you exit a fight, a random number is generated, and you have... Oh, that wasn't bad at all. You have that number of steps until you hit another fight, which is why running can increase that. Or make it faster. Okay, here we go. Wally. Ooh. Nice. Oh, come on, Nintendo. Nice. Two-shot at him. But yeah, so right now there's a random number of steps until I get the next fight. And usually it's a very small number in this game, which is why people complain about the high encounter rate. And with good reason. I believe the other way that you can change the number of steps is by opening the menu and it changes there. But yeah. Anyway, back to grinding. Hello, you're new. Now, I gotta be careful with this guy, because he can poison me. I think. So far, not too bad. Okay. I forgot how many types of enemies there were in the early game. Level up. Height is increased by 2, speed is increased by 2, wisdom is increased by 2, strength is increased by 2, force is increased by 3. Ah, it broke the trend. Maximum... Oh yeah, in case you're wondering what that stands for, that's psychic points, or PSI points, whatever. That's what you use for PSI abilities, which are kind of like the magic of this game. Yeah. Ooh, what's that one? Huh? But I already had Life Up Alpha. Did he already get an offensive one? Let's see. The enemies never show up when you want them to. Only when you don't want them to. Alright, let's see real quick. No. Yeah, no. No, I already had that. What? But I had both of those. Unless it's hypnosis. I guess it's hypnosis. I don't think that's all that useful anyway. Alright, back to grinding again. In the future, I've totally got to do all this grinding, not recording. But this is the first episode, so it's awkward. Okay, I'll leave that in. You see that? Sometimes you really do just encounter battles preposterously quickly. But as you can see, I'm clearing through enemies pretty quickly at this point. And yeah, there will come a point when the enemies around here just won't have us even batting an eyelash. But yeah, I basically just run in circles. As much as I'm sure you want to see this exciting gameplay, I'll let you go for a little bit. Grinding. Don't you just love grinding? Isn't it a staple of a good game? Doesn't it provide such engaging content? Alright, let's see how much money my dad has paid me for continuing to beat up at literally everything around the house. Not just another 100, oh my gosh. Why do I need $500 just to get a baseball bat? I'm tired of just knowing that I'm cutting out all this footage. Well, that leaves me the option. Well, leaves me two options. Either I can do commentary over all of it and make it interesting, or I can stop the episode, despite how short it probably is, and go to the next one. But you know, I think I'm gonna do that. So yeah, the episodes in this series might be a lot shorter than my other series just because of the fact that there are so many battles and there's so much grinding to do. I'll probably just try to make reasonable amounts of progress in each video, and if that ends up being a super short video, then sorry. I'll be uploading other stuff during that time, so it's not as though it'll be my only thing. And who knows, maybe if these do end up being shorter, I'll upload them more often or something. So, I'm gonna say goodbye here. Thank you very, very much for watching. Next time, we will have enough money to go into town and get a better baseball bat. And we will continue playing this game, though there may very well be more grinding involved. I don't mind it as much on my own, but man, when it's in a Let's Play. Oh well. Thanks very much for watching, and remember, Jesus loves you.